The Spurs came into the arena earlier with one thought. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night. We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Anthony Simons out there with Cade Cunningham. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Whitmore, and it's Smith in at the four-man position. Reeves can't hit. Simons on the wing. Here is Cunningham. The kick out to Simons. And a wide open look for Whitmore. No good on the three. Reeves the pass to Smart. Now here's Şengün. Passes it to Reeves. And here is Holmgren. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Here's Wembanyama. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one drops.
And what you love about Hayward, the all-around ability. Scores, facilitates rebounds, and does so with consistency.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Cunningham against Smart. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Reeves. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Şengün with the bucket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Just getting it to the ready-to-fire guy. That's great recognition from Cade.
Here's Reeves, covered by Simons. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Here's Reeves. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. Blocked again.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Simons against Smart. A shot by Hayward, wide open. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Hayward's got 5 now.
This is a shot Hayward hits at a consistent clip. The D has to be more aware.
Wembanyama, a screen. Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Holmgren, following the bucket by the Spurs. New Orleans moving the ball around. And Şengün throws it down.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. Now, here's Cunningham. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Out to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. 4 seconds left. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Hayward passes to Reeves. To the inside. It's taken away by Smith. Here's the break. Back to Simons. Screen by Smith. And it's Simons off the drive. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Good job with Simons not hesitating. It just opened up for a split second, and he was ready to fire.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. So for the Pelicans, Reed is checked in for Şengün. Hachimura comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Marcus Smart. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Simmons checked in for Wembanyama. Bol comes in for Smith. Johnson, he's checked in for Whitmore. And it's Kobe White in for Anfernee Simons. And that one, good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Spurs. 4-point game. To the paint, here's Simmons. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Cunningham finding the open man there.
And 1:01 left to play in the first. To the left wing. Here's Holmgren. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Johnson finds White. Bol setting the pick for White. Pass to Bol. Hachimura comes with the double team. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul. So for the Pelicans, Şengün's checked in for Reed. Stewart comes in for Holmgren. And Smith's subbed in for Austin Reeves. Now here's Cunningham. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Pass to Stewart. Smith outside. Oh, good with the triple. The Spurs have gone 6 of 9, shooting well. Outside for Simmons. Over Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Into the lane. Here's Simmons. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Pelicans. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Isaiah Stewart out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Christie in at the 2. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama has studied all the greats and one in particular, Kobe Bryant. He says, I know all his stats and records, but mostly I admired his state of mind and his philosophy and his approach to the game. When I suffer, I have a doubt, I wonder what Kobe would have done. And I know he would have done more, so I'm going back to it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's Vincent. Jalen Johnson picking up that last basket. Hachimura down low, covered by Johnson.
I like Hachimura on the inside, patience and capitalizing from that tight spot.
Here's Simmons. Johnson outside. Inside, here's Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Wembanyama's got it all tied up now for the Spurs. Well, for New Orleans, shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Vincent, guarded by Simmons. Şengün with a screen on Simmons. Drives to the hoop. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Basket is good. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to previous players, can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to check.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Wembanyama. 5 points in the game. Count it. Wembanyama has got 4 points this quarter. And Greg, when we get to the playoffs, how important are adjustments over the course of a series?
That's what it's all about. I mean, that chest smash and the ability to find a plan B. And Kevin, over a 7-game series, you've got to be able to adjust and adapt. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's White. Takes it inside. And the jam by White.
Hot off the drive. White is so explosive, leaping off the floor and throwing that one down.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for New Orleans. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Şengün with the screen for Hayward. Shoots over Simons. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And White kicks to Johnson. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Smith. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Hachimura the pass to Stewart. Hayward against Simon. Here's Şengün. A rebound by the Spurs.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
White the pass to Smith. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And Anthony believing in himself that time. Just zero hesitation on that check.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for New Orleans. Austin Reeves comes in for Isaiah Stewart. The Spurs also changing it up. Bol, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Whitmore comes in for Johnson. And Kate Cunningham subbed in for Kobe White. Now, here's Holmgren. 5 points in the game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Bol. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
The shot's good from Smith.
He's got such a smooth release on catch-and-shoot jumper. Smith is lethal off ball.
Hachimura with a screen on Simon. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now, here's Cunningham. Screen by Smith. Simons with the ball. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. And it's Whitmore missing. Pelicans trail by 3. The pass to Reeves. 1:25 left now here in the second. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Bol. Makes it off the glass. Bol's got the lead up to 5 now for San Antonio.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Holmgren with a screen on Simon. Here's Reeves. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Reeves has got his first basket.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Cunningham with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. And the dunk by Bol.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Reeves the pass to Holmgren. It's good. Holmgren's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, good defense. Holmgren just too tall, and boy, is he skilled.
Cunningham kicks to Simons. There's the drive. Now Whitmore. Here's Bolton. Oh my, what a slam right at the buzzer.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to come to the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Hard to win if you allow your opponent to shoot over 60%. They need to play tighter D. Stay attached to the shooters. Contest shots.
And now to some other news. We've got some... That is more than enough.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's San Antonio. They're up by 5. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Anthony Simons. Whitmore is out there with Smith. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Hayward passes to Smart. Back to Hayward. Holmgren sets the screen for Hayward. Over Whitmore. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Wembanyama. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Wembanyama sets a screen for Smith with the drive. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Pass to Şengün. Holmgren against Smith. Back to Şengün. In the corner, it's Hayward. Shoots over Simons. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Gordon Hayward.
And so dangerous from that spot. Hayward doesn't need a lot of separation to get his shot off.
Simons finds Cunningham. The three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Screen by Şengün. Here's Reeves. Pass to Şengün. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Wembanyama, a screen. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Pelicans trail by 7. Smart kicks to Şengün. Holmgren with it. 9 points in the game so far. Snatched away. To the inside. Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
New Orleans making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson, he's checked in for Whitmore. Now Simons. After the missed three from Chet Holmgren. Cunningham's shot is off. Simons against Hayward. The pass to Hachimura. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the technical free throw is good. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Now, here's Cunningham. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Reeves. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Pelicans have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. He's perfect from the line this time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Cunningham against Smart. Smith for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 7th assist here tonight. Cunningham against Smart. And there's 1:45 left to play here in the third. Reeves can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's Smith missing. Pelicans trail by 7. Hachimura down low. He's against Smith. And again, no good by New Orleans. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hayward kicks to Smart. Pass to Hachimura. Smart with this screen on Smith. 4 on the clock. Hachimura the pass to Holmgren. Johnson finds Simons. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Smith. Pulls it from 20. And he hits the jump shot. Smith's got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs.
And the big man has a smooth stroke. No question Smith Jr. spends extra time getting up his shots.
Smart with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham. Down low. Here's Holmgren. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And here's Cunningham. Bol, a screen on Smith. Cunningham passes to Bol. Here's Simmons. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's San Antonio heading to the bench. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Rui Hachimura out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Smith. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Wembanyama down low. He's against Hachimura. Good on the three-point shot. And the Spurs lead by 10.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Vincent finds Smith. Shoots over White. That one off the back iron and out. San Antonio's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. Driving to the basket. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Hachimura. Great D that time from Johnson.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
Takes the three, and it's Bull that time on the assist by Simons. Bull's got 6 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And Simons, here we go. And the rejection by Holmgren. Passes it to Hachimura. No good on that one. White with the defensive effort. Bull the pass to Wembanyama. Simons surveying the D. Wembanyama, a screen on Hachimura. Wembanyama down low. He's covered by Hachimura. Pelicans trail by 11. Pass to Şengün. New Orleans moving the ball around. And there's the pass to Hachimura. Here's Stewart. Inside. Şengün kicks to Holmgren. And Bull sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
So for the Pelicans, Gordon Hayward's checked in for Stewart. Austin Reeves comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. San Antonio also making some changes. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Bull. Whitmore comes in for Johnson. And it's Cunningham in for White. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to catch the message Willie Green gave to his team. Now he wants them to stay focused on teamwork out there. He said, let's keep communicating, keep talking. We've got to help each other out there. Coach thinks that team effort is what's needed here. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And when you watch Whitmore, he's much bigger than your average wing. It's a different type of matchup.
At the line for the Spurs, Whitmore.
Second free throw, no good. Pelicans trail by 15. Here's Smart. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Smith outside. Cunningham against Smart. Back to Smith. Lots of room. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
It really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
Here's Wembanyama. The Pelicans make their last shot. Out to Smith. From the arc. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And here's Hayward. following the three from Jabari Smith.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Spurs.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year. And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
Lighter off the floor now. Smart got into better nutrition, got into better shape, and it's paying dividends.
Wembanyama, no good. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 14.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Cunningham looking it over. Wembanyama outside. It's tipped, and so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg...
I'm on a date at no boo. You out of date like old news. I'm on this air like gold hoops. I'm so insane like Goku. When I go out with my whole crew, had a